This video is for a Tivoli audio music system. I believe the model number is R0407-36729. I'm trying to sell this radio. I have it listed on various online sales sites. This is not intended to be a review. I just want to demonstrate that how mine's function so that people who see it online can have a better look at it. I'm selling it as is for parts of repair because when I received it, it wasn't functioning as what I would call normal. Most of my videos are about a specific item, but if you click on the like and the subscribe on YouTube, it helps me get to the point where YouTube pays me for the videos I post. I usually don't ask people to click on the bell button because most of my items or my videos are about different subjects. Okay, now the radio is for sale, just the radio and the power cord. It does not come with an AM or an FM antenna or a remote. Okay, I'm going to power it off or disconnect it from the power, then power the radio on. Then I'm going to test some of the functions. And I'm going to test the AM. Well, I don't have the AM antenna. I'm going to try to test it with something to replace the FM antenna. I'm going to test the internal FM antenna first, then install what I'm going to use for the FM antenna. For the FM antenna, I'm going to use this thing. Because it has the same type of connection that the stock antenna has, but this antenna will not be included with the sale. Also, the AM antenna, I tried connecting like for some devices, you can use a standard auxiliary sound cable, but I tried it, it didn't work. Okay, so I'm going to power it off, unplug it from the wall basically. Okay, so I turned it off from the wall. Now I'm going to turn it back on, then power it on. Okay, I turned it back on. Okay, this video is for the Tivoli radio. Now I'm posting this part first because when I first received the radio, this is how it was looking. The screen was looking like this. Now through trial and error, I can get it to function. Well, by trial and error, I mean by turning it on and off. Then sooner or later it comes on. So I'm posting this first so you can see that, and I'm selling it as is for parts of repair, so the person who purchases this may see that screen and know exactly what the problem is. Okay, so now I'm gonna be going through some trial and error, turning it on and off, and trying to get it back to the screens, what the screen is showing. Okay, I'm going to turn it on again. Okay, it shows the Tivoli audio system, the date, then it powers off. Now when I press the on button, it should go through the, well, when I press the power button, it should show the Tivoli audio system again. and the time and date. Now what I want to do now is demonstrate some of the functions and how they perform. As I said, this radio, I'm selling it as is for parts of repair, because at times it doesn't function as it should function. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try the FM radio with the internal antenna. Okay, now I'm about to try the FM radio with the internal antenna. Then I will stop the video and install this antenna that I was saying I was going to try it with. Okay, power on. Okay, that's a FM radio on a local FM radio on a local New York City station.
Get ready because it's go time at Wind Creek, Bethlehem. Time to dine, shop, play, and stay. Escape to our luxury resort where you can play longer and win more. This summer, we're giving away $2 million in cash in our Escape to Winning events. $1 million for slot players, $1 million for table players, and fun for everyone. We're back and better than ever. It's go time at Wind Creek, Bethlehem. Must be 21 years of age or older. Every home call 1-800-GAMBLER. In zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. Having some starting trouble? We can help you out. Let's start with a free.
Okay, it's not as clear as it could be. Now I'm going to try, I'm going to change stations.
Replacement batteries starting at just $79.99. And we're the only place you can find proven tough Duralast batteries, including Duralast Platinum with AGM and EFB technology. That's why we're America's #1 battery destination.
With Progressive's 30-plus customizable coverage options, you're covered. The rest is just saxophone.
When running your small business gets rough, Progressive Commercial is there to smooth it out. Get a quote in as little as 6 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com.
Twinkly sound.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Coverage and discounts not available for all vehicles or states. Policy terms and conditions apply.
Basketball fans, watch the NBA final.
You can take cash out of your home to pay off high-interest debt, complete home repairs, or bulk up on an emergency fund. When you...
From the DuckDuckGo Studios, this is WNYL and WNYL HD1 New York. We are New York's alternative, Pulse 92.3.
An Odyssey station.
As a mother of 4, I want my children to grow up with strong, healthy ears. That's why I only let them listen to Kevin Kenny every weeknight after homework on the radio.
I already used Capital One Auto Navigator. I found my car online and got pre-qualified instantly. Instead of all that.
You know those things impact your credit score.
Didn't impact my credit score, Dad. Now I'm going to the dealership for a test drive and to make the purchase.
Sounds too easy.
No, it's just easy. Capital
Okay.
One, what's in your wallet?
I'll do more FM with the when I put the external antenna on. Now I'm going to stop the video, put the antenna on, and try some other features. Before I put the FM antenna on, I want to go over the cosmetics of the radio. You see here from the front, it has some missing wood here. And you can also see that if you saw the online auction, you could see that in the pictures. And on the top, it has some scratching near the snooze mute button. Now, when I received this radio, okay, this is one side of the radio. The other side of the radio has some scratching in the back over there. This is the bottom side of the radio. this. Now the radio comes with this white power cord, which I at first thought wasn't the original power cord, but most of the pictures I see on online, they have a white power cord. Okay, this is the bottom of the radio. Now, when I first received the radio, it had batteries in it. The batteries were corroded. I'm going to turn it on so I don't lose my presets. I may not take the batteries out. Okay. I may not take the batteries out to make sure I don't lose the presets. Okay, now this is what I believe is the model number, as I said earlier in the video. And the inputs, where there's a base, what they call a base level, the auxiliary in, which I will test with a cell phone, the mix in, I do not know what it is, the record out, I guess it's whatever's playing on the radio, you can put it on a recording device. The AM antenna, I do not have the AM antenna. I tried using an audio cable, which works for some types of music systems, but not this one. Then there's the switch for the internal or FM antenna. And then there's a connector for a 75 ohm external FM antenna. I do not have the original antenna and will not ship an antenna, but I will be testing it with the antenna I showed you before. Okay, that's it for the cosmetics. I'll open the battery compartment, but I don't want to take the batteries out because, I won't ship it with batteries. And there was corrosion in the battery compartment when I first found it. And I cleaned it with vinegar. And when I first received this radio, now this is supposed to be a single CD player. But when I first received it, there were 3 CDs stuck in the slot loading player. I don't know how they ended up getting 3 CDs stuck in there when this is a single CD player. And the only way I could get them out is I did a YouTube search of how to get CDs out, and basically you take a flat, stiff object such as a business card. I used a thin metal ruler. You put tape around the end of the ruler or the business card, and you stick it in the slot and try to pull the tapes out. I mean the CDs out. Now I was surprised. I pulled out 1 CD and ended up being 3 CDs in there. Okay, now I'm gonna test the FM internal, the external FM antenna. I now have that FM antenna installed, and I'm gonna turn the volume up and see if it makes any difference. It's still on the internal switch. Okay, I'll turn the switch it to the external switch. Okay, it didn't seem to make that much of a difference, but I'm going to turn it around and try some other stations. Okay, I have the FM antenna installed. I'm gonna try some different stations. As I say, I'm selling this as is for parts or repair. I'm assuming someone with some technical knowledge will buy it and will be able to repair it. There's certain things I cannot get it to do on demand. Like right now, it's not scrolling, and I have it set for scrolling. So I'm just gonna press a lot of the buttons so you can see how they respond. Some of the buttons don't respond on demand as they should. When I first received it, I could not even change the source. Now some of the buttons seem to be responding better, but not on demand as they should. So I'm just gonna flow through the sources and go back to FM and try some of the FM stations. Okay, this is the source. I'll see. I had to press that hard to go to auxiliary, which I would test later with a cell phone. That's back to FM. I mean, I assume it should have went to a different setting. That's AM. I don't have the AM antenna, and it's not picking up any AM stations. I'll put it on one that's a known in this area, and if it doesn't play anything on that station, I know the antenna is not working. That's 1010 Winds, a local news station, is not picking up 1010 Winds. Okay, going back to FM. Oh, I pressed that, I was asleep, wrong button. Source. Well, that's the CD player. I'll install a CD in a minute. Auxiliary. FM again. As I say, this should be scrolling. I'm going to try some of the presets.
We were on top of an elevator while people were riding the elevator? What? Were you like a mechanic? We could hear them taking the elevator or talking in the elevator. We were on the roof of the elevator. There's a maintenance controls on top of the elevator. Yo, that's crazy. What if they were going to the penthouse, though? Wouldn't you get crushed?
Yeah, dangerous.
Right? Yeah. I don't know how elevators work, but that's crazy. I actually think that's amazing.
You have some real work to do, but the free Wi-Fi where you're working isn't going to cut it. It's like leaving the winning runner stranded on third base. Not good. Well, now you can be your own hotspot with Straight Talk's Ultimate Unlimited plan. Get 10 gigs of hotspot data for just $55 a month.
The scrolling may have something to do with the actual signal from the radio station.
No compromise. Compatible device required.
Because I did just see something change on it.
Goodyear knows the importance of keeping momentum as you head down the stretch. Momentum starts with the move.
Oh, what Don Corleone. Trust me, at the top it isn't lonely. Everybody acting like they know me, dog. Don't just say it now, you gotta show me. You gotta bring the clip back empty. Yeah, see the ball, so they sent me, dog. I just broke her off with a 10-piece, dog. There ain't nothing, I'm just being friendly, dog. It's just a little 10-piece.
Home, cause I need a friend when I take a walk. I like spacing out when somebody talks. I wanna be rich, but I feel guilty.
Okay, I set the clock up so I don't want to really mess with that. I set it up earlier and it seems to be functioning well. Okay, I'll press the alarm button to see what happens. Alarm, this is alarm 1. I guess you can set it. Alarm 2. I guess you can set it. I'm gonna turn them both off. Anything else I could show here? Did the source or the sleep? Sleep on in 20 minutes. Sleep off. The audio button shows some equalizer functions. Audio, press once. Yeah, I'll leave it on that. That seems to sound the best. As far as tuning, okay, the tuning buttons appear to be working well. I don't think these are active on the radio. These are for the CD player. Okay. When I have problems with the buttons not responding, it's usually the buttons in this area. The source and the presets. Now, when I first tried this and I installed a CD, I couldn't get back to the other functions because the source button wasn't functioning.
The Quiet Storm will be right back.
I need some backup. I gotta get these trucks to Tuscaloosa by Tuesday.
Trevor's Trucking needs 3 18-wheeler drivers with commercial licenses.
Okay, now I'm gonna power it off and install a CD. Okay, this happens to be the only CD that I have. And I noticed on it track 4 is scratched. So I'm going to skip over track 4. So you install the CD and it's loading. Not sure if it should play right away or not. Okay, for some reason it's not loading. And I'm actually surprised this CD player is working because, as I said, when I first got it, there were 3 CDs stuck in it. Okay, it loaded. See, my guess is that there is all kinds of stuff stuck in there, like pieces of residue from the old CDs that were in there and residue from the tape. try fast forward. And the play. Back to play. Next track. Okay, next track. I think I said track 4 was distorted, but I think I meant track 3 was distorted. So I'm only going to play a second of track 3. What track 3 was scratched. So now I'm going to go to track 4. Okay, I'll try a couple more of load and unloads of the CD, just so people can see how that functions. Okay, I'll press the unload button. Well, okay, the unload. But first try to mute. The mute works. That's for mute and snooze. Okay, now I'm gonna eject the CD. See, I'm not too sure when you eject it, should it just stay ejected or should it go back in like it just did? But I'm gonna eject again and pull it out. I assume it should stay like that when you eject. Let's see, the CD is, okay, now let's try load again. Not detecting. So it's got some problems with the CD player. Okay, eject again. Okay, one more time, I guess. Just load it. Okay, last time, then I'll test the auxiliary is the only thing I have to test. The last test. Okay, to test the auxiliary in, I was gonna just look on for random YouTube, but then I said they must have something on YouTube already to test. So I found this called Audiophile Test System Volume 8. High-end quality recording. So I'm gonna try that. I must have disturbed the audio input connector. YouTube commercial. There's also a bass button on the back. I'm going to turn that, well, I have it set for the middle. I'm going to turn it all the way up and all the way down. That's full bass. Middle. All the way down. Okay, I guess that's enough for the Tivoli audio music system. Thank you.
Mon ami, ma romance, mon petit, mon chéri, mon amour et ma...
This video is for this NEC MULTISYNC P242W 24-inch LCD monitor. It's a touchscreen monitor. I received this monitor just like this. I got it from an auction where you're not allowed to inspect it except to open it and look in the box, make sure it's there. I haven't powered it on yet. It appears to be an open box new item. I'm going to be listing it on various online auction sites, and how I list it will depend on the results of this testing. I will either list it as used or open box. Okay, I'm going to take a look at the side labels. It has these labels on the side. Some of it is personal information from the previous owner that I may have to redact. And it also has this, it says LM2401 here. I assume that's an NEC number for the exact model number. Then it has here the serial number. with the exact model number there, 242W-BK, and also the serial number there. Now that serial number will help me determine if this is a new open box item. If the serial number of the monitor in the box is the same as that serial number, it's a good chance that it could be an open box item, new open box item, but I'll do further testing to find out. Sometimes these monitors have a feature on it that tells you how many hours it has run. If it has low hours on it, if it has that feature and it's low hours, that's another indication that it's a new open box item. Okay, I've opened the box and going to examine some of the accessories that came with it. This is some literature, and it says One World Touch. Now this was shipped from a company called One World Touch. I'm not too sure if One World Touch is NEC or a subsidiary, or is just the company that shipped it was called One World Touch. That's I guess a driver CD or DVD and some other literature. Various cables. This is a USB cable. This is a DisplayPort cable, and these are various power adapters for different countries. Most of these cables, I'm not going to open them. I'll use my own open cables to test them. There's no use opening these up and have to reseal them again. That's a DVI cable. That's a VGA cable. Another power cord. That's the US power cord. There's some screws here. Now, most of the videos I do to demonstrate a specific item that I'm trying to sell. But if you hit the like button on YouTube and the subscribe button on YouTube, it helps me get to the point where YouTube pays me for the videos I post. This is the monitor here. I've opened this before. I've seen what it looks like only physically. I haven't powered it on yet. And that's what you got there. Okay, so I'm going to turn the video off. I'm going to set the monitor up. I'm going to connect it to a computer. Going to try to test all the ports if possible. I have a laptop with multiple ports and a computer with other ports. I can test all the ports on this monitor. Now this pretty much looks like a new monitor that was shipped to a company and they had it in storage and maybe never used it. The serial number on the monitor is the same serial number as the serial number that was on the box. There we go, if you can see that. I'm not sure what this One World is. It's probably a company that was an authorized reseller, and they purchased these and opened it and put their sticker on it. And this was sold to a large bank. Now it says 3-year warranty, but the ship date on this was, I believe, 2016, so it wouldn't be under a warranty. Okay, just to I showed the back of it first. This is how you raise it here. Probably not going to be able to see it, but you just press this, move this button to raise it. Okay, it still has the shipping foam there, the shipping tape here. So I assume, I mean, it looks like it's probably a new monitor. And it swivels. Okay, just take a quick look at the ports. It has that's a USB hub. The USB hub is probably the only item that I won't be testing. I would try to test all the video ports. Have display port, HDMI, DVI, and VGA. I have cables to test all those ports. I won't open these cables because there's no use opening them, then have to reseal them again. Okay, I'm gonna turn the stop the video and set the monitor up. Okay, I have the monitor plugged in and connected to this laptop. I haven't powered it on yet, but I'm about to. And we'll see. Power button. Power button is here. Oh, I just powered it off, I think. Yes, I just powered it off. NEC. And it just shows video input. Before I turn the computer on, let's see what the menus say. Menu. May have to be connected to a computer. Okay, doesn't. Menu. Okay, menu. This is my first time looking at this monitor. I have to see what's offered in the menu. Menu, up, down, reset. And I press the input, see what happens. There's nothing connected to it. I was actually looking for a menu that might have the something in it, maybe called settings, but there's nothing there. Okay, so I'm going to turn the computer on. Okay, I have it connected to the computer. I have it connected to the HDMI port of the computer and the HDMI port of the monitor. I have this USB cable that's attached to the monitor, connected to the USB port of the laptop. I'm assuming that that is the cable that activates the touchscreen. And I'm hoping this monitor is like an ELO where Windows 10 automatically detects the touchscreen, and there's a DVD that comes with it. Maybe it has to be calibrated. I'm not gonna do all that. Now the laptop that I'm using has all the ports that I need to test it. That's the DVI port. It doesn't have but that's the display port. It doesn't have a DVI, which I would test the DVI port on the monitor with a adapter. And that's the VGA port, and there is a cable plugged into the HDMI port. Okay, I'm going to power the monitor on for the first time. Now, the stuff you see in the background are reflections, has nothing to do with the monitor. Okay, the laptop is powering on. Hopefully it auto detects. Okay, the laptop is powering on, and it is auto detecting. Now the resolution probably has to be adjusted. You see the laptop is displaying like this, and some of the icons are not displaying. And I could probably try to do a reset on the monitor, but I don't think that's gonna help. But I'll try it anyway. Reset. Resetting entire submenu. Oh, select yes. Reset, press or select to reset. Okay, it didn't reset, but let's see what these menus are. What I really want to look for is hours. If it tools, if it shows how many hours are on this monitor. Nothing there that says hours. Factory preset. Okay. If I see hours on there, it'll give me a good idea if this is a new monitor or not. I mean, I already think it is a new monitor. Okay, nothing there with hours. Okay, exit menu. Now I'll try that factory reset again. Nope, wrong. Exit. Menu. Okay, I didn't see where the factory reset was, but it's not that important. Exit. Okay, that's it for the HDMI port. But I may try to adjust the resolution. Display settings. Okay, this computer, it's showing the two monitors. Okay, the resolution here recommended on this computer, it says 1920 by 1200. And I guess I'll leave it there. Okay, I see right here it says extend these displays. I'm gonna change it to, I was hoping to see duplicate these displays. So I'm gonna change it to show on 2 only. And that display on 2 only. Okay, resolution. There you go. I'm just basically trying to show that the monitor is working. I'm not a technical expert, so okay, let's see. I want to see if it detected the usually it'll say here if it detected the touch point. Okay, it doesn't say it, but I'm just gonna do some touching to see what happens. And maybe I'll disconnect the USB cable and see if it detects new hardware. Okay. So the touch is working. It probably needs to be calibrated. The Windows. Close the windows. Let's see. Microsoft Edge. Okay, I don't want to do a lot of stuff with this. Just wanted to get an idea that it's working. Welcome complete setup. Just want to do this thing. X. Close. Okay. And I'm gonna shut down the computer and try the same thing with the DisplayPort cable. Shut down. So the monitor appears to be working fine. Appears to be a new open box item. Okay, I'm now about to test the DisplayPort cable, and I'm actually testing the DisplayPort cable through the VGA port of this laptop. I have a VGA cable connected to a DVI cable with a DisplayPort adapter. That's a DVI to DisplayPort. DVI to DisplayPort adapter. Gonna power the monitor on with DisplayPort connected. It should auto detect that it's connected to the DisplayPort. Okay, actually, computer says battery is low. Press F1 to continue. Battery is low. I may be able to complete this with the, well, let me find a power plug for the computer. What I do in this is you have three choices: extend this display, show only on 1, show only on 2. For this demonstration, I select show only on 2. I've seen other monitors where it would have show on both displays, but for this test I select show on 2. Keep changes. Now my videos, I don't edit much, mostly because I don't know how to edit, and so it looks sloppy. But for my purposes, I'm just trying to show that this monitor works, and the editing would probably take up more time than than I need to spend on it. And also, I was saying before, if you were displaying this directly from a computer and not a laptop monitor, you wouldn't have to do all those resolution changes. It would probably automatically adjust the resolution. Okay, so that's it for the NEC monitor. Another thing on the editing, somehow on the last couple of clips, I accidentally somehow turned on subtitles, and so subtitles are on it, and that's it. Thank you. Okay, just one last thing. This is another thing I like to do when I'm trying to sell a monitor, the LCD test pattern. This one is running kind of fast, but hopefully this gives you an idea of the colors that the monitor display.